And we're back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. And that's right, we're doing the 10 best heroes for the month of August. I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the support and all the likes on last month's video. This video is going to be very different because of Commander Luke Skywalker. He is changing the game entirely. And we're going to have to predict and speculate on how it's going to change things. But I'm going to tell you right now, he is over the top good. He is very hard to gear up. You can see that I've only have him at gear level 8. Plus, he has 3 Zetas. He's going to be my first pick on the list. I also want to say things are going to be in upheaval for the entire month. On the forums, they showed the introduction of territory battles. Hopefully, that'll be happening by the end of the month. We're going to be getting 3 new characters: Rebel Officer Leia Organa, Captain Han Solo, Hermit Yoda. And the reason why I'm also talking about this is gear level 12 will be introduced when Territory Battles comes out. I'm going to guess that next month's list is going to be very, very, very different than this month's list. So let's just get right into it. We talked about Commander Luke Skywalker. The video footage I've seen of him in battle is over the top good. He is just insanely strong. He is a direct counter to Rex, and that's the reason why I'm so excited about it. And we'll also talk about the usual suspects. Now, we've also got Chirrut and Baze are also making this list, and my fear with Commander Luke Skywalker is that heroes like Chirrut and Baze are going to get stronger and stronger. Very difficult to find. You can get him in 9-C light side. I've been getting about 1-2 a day. That takes a long time. He can dispel. He's a tank. He taunts. Very, very, very tanky, and he does great synergy with Chirrut. They usually go hand in hand. Chirrut can give tenacity up and can cleanse the team. He also is a win condition, and he can do some damage. He's a little bit easier to farm. I can get him in the fleet shipments. Sometimes he shows up in the fleet shipments, and I can get 5 shards of him there. The only 3 things that I'm currently buying in fleet shipments is Darth Vader's ship, Chirrut, and then, of course, the Zeta mats. Boy, I need those Zeta mats for this guy right here. Next on the list is Han Solo. Now, I just want to say the footage I've seen of Han Solo in Squad Arena is nuts. He is a total beast. He's typically hitting for like 30,000 on his basic attack. Oh my goodness. There's a Zeta. A lot of people are saying that it's better to Zeta Han Solo before Commander Luke Skywalker. I don't know, but this guy is just over the top good. Of course, he comes from the heroic pit raid, the Rancor raid, and his ability, shoot first, can stun now, and it has automatic stun. Deadeye has a stun on it right now. This gets automatic 50% turn meter where before it was a percent chance. It's just, he is so good. He's scary how hard he hits, especially with the Commander Luke Skywalker lead. Other thing I want to say about Commander Luke Skywalker is he can solo the Rancor raid, which kind of makes sense because in Return of the Jedi, he could go against the Rancor, but he can go and do the entire pit raid by himself if you get him fast enough. I've seen videos about it. This guy is nuts. My goodness. Let's keep going. Grand Admiral Thrawn, of course. Grand Admiral Thrawn is amazing, mostly because of his fracture ability. Basically, you can fracture Nihilus and keep Nihilus under control. A lot of people are upset. The Rebels are getting too much love. We finally get some good Empire characters with Grand Admiral Thrawn. This guy's amazing. Very difficult to unlock. You need to have the Phoenix, so I pretty much have farmed the Phoenix so that next time that the legendary event comes around, I can get him to 7 stars. Very solid. I've also been seeing Thrawn on Commander Luke Skywalker teams. This guy's not going away. His basic attack hits so hard, and for an Empire to have a cleanse ability is also very good. Next on the list is Rex. Rex has been the direct counter to speed. His leadership is insanely good. In addition, whenever an ally suffers a critical hit, all clone allies gain 15% turn meter and other allies gain half that amount. This has been the best leader in the game for almost a year. He's not going away. He's very easy to get in guild shipments. Now, what is making Luke so strong is that Luke has turn meter gain when detrimental effects are resisted, which is kind of the name of the game for Rex. With his squad discipline, gives tenacity up. making it hard for negative status effects to stick on your team. Although with Commander Luke Skywalker, that's okay because then there's turn meter gain. This guy is a cleanser. He is really squishy, and he's almost like a non-existent participant in the battle. He doesn't do a lot of damage. He doesn't have a high health pool, but his leadership ability is so strong. And I'm thinking what's going to happen is Luke is going to replace him as leader, and Luke is a beast on his own. So that way you can have 5 beast characters going, where oftentimes when I've got Rex on my team, he seems to be kind of weak other than his leadership ability. Next on the list is General Kenobi, which is acquired through the heroic AAT tank raid. This guy is not going away. Boy, he's going to be around for a long time. He is the best tank in the game. He's playable when he unlocks at 5 stars. I don't see this guy going away. Plus, he also is a indirect counter to critical damage teams and teams that require getting critical chance because of his unique ability. He just fits anywhere. He can go on almost any team. He's very, very, very good. He plays well with Commander Luke Skywalker. He plays well with Rex. I just see him all over the place. A lot of people have been talking about Old Ben. I don't see Old Ben replacing General Kenobi as far as importance. Next on the list is Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren is very, very, very good. And with his outrage ability, he can stun and he can also get back his protection. And this guy right here can just one-shot people. He is high damage. He seems to be better on offense than he's on defense. Now, the one thing I will say about Kylo Ren is that he is first order. And right now, Rebels are in favor. A lot of people are complaining they were getting Rebels. But I think going forward, when Episode 8 comes out in December, we're going to get a ton of first order. We're going to get a ton of resistance. And I think Kylo Ren is going to be very important going forward. All around, Kylo Ren is one of my favorite characters in the game. Very, very, very good. Next on the list is Darth Nihilus. Darth Nihilus is probably the best hero in the game still. You're going to see Darth Nihilus even on Commander Luke Skywalker teams. He's very good. He dispels on his basic. His Drain Force is better than an ability block. And then, of course, he's got the Annihilate, which is the one-shot kill. Now, he shows up in the Chromium packs, and he has the highest drop rate in the Chromium packs. Here is some footage of what you can expect if you buy 6 of the largest Chromium packs in the store. And I want to give a shout out to Warrior for giving me this information. If you want to get the best hero in the game, the drop rates in the Chromium packs are very high. He has the highest drop rate out of the heroes that show up in the Chromium packs, and you can get him. Can't recommend this guy enough. He is just insanely good. Lastly on this list is R2-D2, and R2-D2 is just amazing. With the addition of Commander Luke Skywalker, he just gets better and better and better. He has the smoke screen where he can give stealth to your entire team, which I think is going to be very important going forward with all the counterattacks that can happen with Commander Luke Skywalker. His electroshock prod, his basic attack has stun, which is really, really good. Improvise is burning, kind of like an anti-evasion mechanism. His 2 Zetas, which I went out and Zetaed both, boost the entire team quite a bit, especially all the light side. And then combat analysis will give cleansing on critical hits. He's just pairs so well with all of the Rebels, and I think he's going to be very important going forward. The stealth mechanic right now is very good because of all the counterattacks, which is either provided by Kenobi and Commander Luke Skywalker. And that stun on basic attack is just so good. I also want to say there's a lot of heroes that I did not talk about. There's a lot of honorable mentions that are not on this list. Shore Trooper, Wedge, Palpatine, Death Trooper, B2 Super Battle Droid, Biggs, Qui-Gon, Barriss, Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Sith Assassin, Savage. There are so many good heroes in this game that did not make the list. Gotta tell you, Commander Luke Skywalker is kind of entirely changed the game altogether. I'm expecting Han Solo to shine. I'm expecting R2 to shine. I'm expecting Chirrut and Baze to continue to be very, very good. And Gear 12, when that comes out with the territory battles, which I'm expecting to happen sometime in the month of August, is going to change the game again, and who knows what's going to be good. All right, guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of the support, and as always, thanks for watching, and keep on gaming.